morning, team. Thank you so much for jumping on today's call. On this 240th episode of my Monday Morning Pep Talk, I will dive into the power of scheduling time with yourself to think. Keith Cunningham brought thinking sessions to the forefront for me in his 2018 book, The Road Less Stupid. They have since been an incredibly important part of my daily, weekly routine since I first read the book in late 2020, early 2021. On this episode, I'll share with you how you can use thinking sessions to solve the biggest challenges you face in your life and in your business. Before I provide you my insights around this topic, I want to remind you of my professional purpose, and that is to help you, the broker advisor, optimize your productivity and help you become the best version of yourself. Why? Because happy brokers sell more real estate. And I do that by teaching you how to handle challenges and opportunities that you face every single day. And if you can effectively manage those certain situations that arise on a daily basis in your business, you will be more productive and live a life that is the best version of you. And my ask is that you listen today as if you are in a one-on-one coaching session with me in my office or, simply, on a phone call. And as you know, I record these calls. I put them in podcast format. I also send them out in transcript format tomorrow on Tuesdays. And if you would, like to have the full recording and the transcript, just email me at jim@askjimmiller.com and I'll add you to my private mailing list. A thinking session from this weekend produced a series of content that I plan to bring you over the next quarter. Being that we are starting week 13 of quarter number 2, 2024 today, I pondered the type of content that would be meaningful to you next quarter, which, if you can believe it, is already Q3 2024. And during Q3, not only will you be attempting to right-size your businesses to hit your personal and professional goals, but the industry is going to be navigating massive changes to how real estate brokers get paid. I thought to myself, how can I best bring the content that is most meaningful to you in a manner that is different, fresh, and valuable? Maybe I give my listeners the questions I ask myself during my thinking sessions. Up until now on my recorded Monday Morning Pep Talks, you get the finished product, written and rewritten several times over to create a transcript that I read on these Monday Morning Pep Talks, which is then produced and pushed out to you in the form of a podcast and a supporting weekly email. A lot of that's going to change. I just think that, or not change, I think the content of how I bring it to you is going to be a little bit more thought-provoking. To let you in on a little secret, my Monday Morning Pep Talks are just conversations I am having with myself throughout the week and that I then turn around and share with others. To create them each week, I listen to what I'm hearing in the marketplace. I listen to what agents are telling me, what their concerns are, what their thoughts are. And then I go think and I write, and then my team produces it and we push it out. My hope has always been that you feel connected to the content as if you are, like I say in my introduction, having a one-on-one conversation with me. Thinking sessions help solve questions that have risen to the top of your priority list. Let me say that again. Thinking sessions will and can help you solve problems that have risen to the top of your priority list. Here is how I conduct mine. First and foremost, number one, I identify a time and a location in my home that is peaceful and quiet. I have to do mine early in the mornings in my favorite chair. My best thinking sessions, I will say, happen on the weekends. Number two, I come to the session with a question that needs and answer. Number 3, I grab a pen and a journal to keep it analog. Now, if I try using my device or a pen, or a laptop, I always get distracted of notifications that come in, etc. Number 4, I think. I think about that question. I try to answer it. Okay? Then I write those answers down and I repeat the process and stress test it until I get a 100% hell yes. Yeah, that's what I need to do. If you can't get to a hell yes, keep asking that same question in subsequent thinking sessions until you've got the information you need. Team, if there's a major decision that I need to make, I may take an entire quarter to come to the answer. In 2021, I gave myself the entire year to create my life plan. This process is so much better than throwing spaghetti at the wall and hoping it sticks. Keith Cunningham talks about this in his book, The Road Less Stupid, about the fact that everyone makes 3 decisions out of emotion during their lifetime that they wish that they had back, that they spend months and years cleaning up. He calls it the dumb tax, and he argues that the key to making and keeping money is to avoid making dumb mistakes rather than chasing smart ideas. To make good decisions, though, you have to think. He goes on to say that Napoleon Hill didn't name his book Use Your Gut and Grow Rich. He named it Think and Grow Rich. You get the point. He describes the power and process around thinking time in the first few chapters of his book. In Q3, let's think together. I'll bring some of my challenges I'm seeing in the market, the opportunities within your business, and the questions you need to ask yourself. I need you to bring the time to think with your journal and your pen. Again, the book that I referenced today, and I highly recommend it, is called The Road Less Stupid by Keith J. Cunningham. And about the first 4 or 5 chapters is where he discusses thinking time and what I've talked about today. It's been, like I said, an important part of my routines as we talk about mindset maintenance. Some people meditate, some people pray. I do both, but I also do thinking sessions that are when I just think about a question that I really need to put time and thought and effort into. He ends most every chapter with, go think, and you will thank me later. Team, thank you so much for jumping on the call today. I appreciate you so much. And we'll dive more into these thinking sessions as we roll through Q3, which starts next Monday. Have a great week. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.